I'm gonna pot the 5 and bump the 8 into a break ball position. Well, no. This combination on the 10. Let me check this. 12, 14. That's no good. So play position on the 8 ball to open that up. I think I have to use the 9 ball as a break shot, unless one of these two develop. Well, that's it for this rack. Nice split. 15. Only 11. Gonna run into the 8 ball. A little bit of a gamble. The 3 might be in a nice spot. Let me check. Yeah, it's outside the rack area, so I can leave the 3 ball for a break ball. I didn't mean to bump it. Still okay, still okay. Get in, get in. Can also use the 10 for a break ball. Well, no. Yeah, I messed that up a little bit, so it will be the 10. Stop. Ah. That just ran on a little bit too much. Yeah, that's no good. Yeah, that's dead straight, so can draw the cue ball over here, hopefully clip the 11, and maybe the 12 comes out of the pack. Ah, that was such a tough shot. Well, gonna take a little gamble, call this 12 ball in this corner. Ooh, pretty close. So 14 left. Keeping my score over here. Trying to do a high run. The 12. Not as high as Jason Shaw. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. If you're familiar with straight pool, Jason Shaw, a professional player, he set the new world record a couple of weeks ago. 832 balls he shot in a row. Playing straight pool is amazing. My personal goal is to do 100, but I have to be honest, I've never done it before. But I'm convinced I can do it, so that's why I'm doing a lot of these live streams. Also to try and teach you a little bit about pool. So if you have any questions, just let me know. Come on. So I'm gonna focus on trying to make a high run. Just started this live session. Always takes a little bit of warming up. My cue arm, my stroke. Trying to do a 30 or 40 break each live stream doesn't always happen, but we'll see. By the way, if you want to see a nice run, check out my video, the 50 ball challenge. It's on my channel. It's a really cool video in 4K. Let me know what you think of it. If you've seen it, leave a comment. If you like pool, you're certainly gonna love that video. I'm just a small YouTuber with a little over 2,000 subscribers, but that video already hit 23,000 views. Well, for a small YouTuber, that's pretty good. 10 ball. Oh, that's a bonus. The 14 is now in a good break ball position. These two don't go to the corner. Well, the 13 must go. Well, now I can bump them and still be on the 6. Ooh. Okay, I had to hit him there. Now the only shot I have is the 14. Or a jump shot on a 6. I'll do the jump shot. I do a lot of trick shots. Not that a jump shot is a trick shot, but it takes some skill. Normally you don't see jump shots in the straight pool, more in 9 ball and 10 ball. So this 6 ball to the corner. Whoa! Just caught the 13 and 5, but it was still a legal shot in 9 ball. It would have been a foul, but straight pool, that would have been a legal shot if the 6 ball dropped, but it didn't. Don't get stuck. I shot on the 3 and the 9 ball, but trying to leave position on that 8 ball. I shot on the 5, but I really do not want to disturb the 4 ball. Could also work with the 8 ball as a break ball. The 2 is nice for a key ball to get to the break ball, so leave the 2. Well, is this a combination? No, it's not. Got a shot on the 8 ball and the 2, but those are the balls I want to leave him. Well, take the 8 ball. Just missed the 4, come off the long rail and hit that cluster of 3 balls. Wow. Yeah, anytime you run out of position, straight ball gets really tough game. It is a tough game, but it's great practice. So if you're unfamiliar with the rules, each ball is the same and counts as just 1 point for all balls. Leave 1 on the table and try to split. Then you rack the 14 remaining balls you've spotted, and then you try to split them and continue your run without missing. My live stream record on this channel is 59, but my goal is to do a 100, which is not that easy. The chat woke up. Woo! Let me check. Yeah, well, thank you. Is that Spanish? Ooh, I can't help you with that, sir. No hablo español. That's the great thing about pool. It's played and viewed all over the world. And I'm from the Netherlands, and I'll be doing most of my streams in English. So my English isn't perfect, but good enough. Well, this is a mistake. If I left the cue ball over here, I could have potted the 4 and slightly bumped the 12. The 12 still is in a break ball. Well. See, if your final ball is in the rack area, it goes to this spot, and from there it's a lot harder to continue your run. You can also use the 14 as a break ball. Maybe I'll try and bump the 12 now anyway, off the rail. Bump the 12. Ugh, just missed it. Can still try to bump the 12 into a break ball position. Oh, now it's in the rack area, so I'm definitely not leaving the 12. But I can run off 2 rails, hopefully play position over here, and I can pot the 1 in the side. Yeah, okay, that ran on a little bit too far, but that's still a good angle to pot the 1 in the side, come off 2 rails, and hit the pack from behind. Can you give tips on back shots or back spin? Ah, okay. Okay. I get your point about the backspin. When your cue ball jumps, then that's when you're digging too low on the cue ball. So the main advantage you will get is not by going lower on the cue ball, because if your swing isn't straight, and believe me, with most players, beginning players, it isn't. So you'll actually think you're gonna hit it at a certain point, but because your swing is not consistent, see, well, for me it's even hard to foul the cue ball. Like, well, yeah, I am hitting it quite low, but that's because I go straight through the cue ball. But if your cue ball jumps like so, that's when then you actually hit the cloth first. So what you need to do is just go a little higher, but go through the cue ball. Through. Don't stop at the cue ball. No, go through. Nice. And don't imagine the cue ball is like 2 or 3 balls further. And the result will be that the impact point on the cue ball, your acceleration of your arm is still in you got a good acceleration. It's not about the speed, it's about acceleration. That's the main difference to get a lot of spin out of the cue ball. So hopefully that will help you. Thank you, Ari. Hopefully that will help you a little bit. But like I always say, practice, practice, practice. And if you're serious, just buy a cheap cue. This is an expensive cue, but just buy a cheap cue. It's always better than the ones in the rack at the pool hall. And if you have a cue at home, you can practice. Take a straight line. See, this is the straight line. Just go back and forth and practice your swing. And check if it's in a straight line. Also, a great tip is get an empty bottle. An empty bottle. Place it anywhere on a table. It doesn't have to be a pool table. Get your cue. Just buy a cue of $50, €50, and get your cue in and out of the bottle without touching the sides. That way you can practice a straight stroke, and a straight stroke will help you in, well, it will improve your pool game dramatically, I can assure you. So, meanwhile, I'm cleared the first rack. So pot the 1 in the side of 2 rails, hopefully hit the 12 or the 15. Pot the 1, that's the main thing. Well, 2 things make me happy. Either shoot a good break or try to learn you some stuff. That's always a bonus for me. Yeah, practice your swing. You don't have to be at the pool hall. Get a cue, and when you're at home, just practice. Just go and check if you're going in a straight line back and forth. Your elbow should be always 90 degrees. Let me check it. 90 degrees over your cue and in a straight line. Your elbow, see, in a straight line, not in or out. That's what some people do wrong. If you start out like that, try to do it straight above your cue. Oh, I need my glass to read. Yeah, big or small, depending on. Yeah, 8 ball. I think you're referring to 8 ball, Tony. But this, yeah, I do a lot of 8 ball. I do all sorts of games. And on my channel, if you haven't seen it already, the 50 ball challenge, check it out. Check it out after this live stream. I'm really proud of that. I actually put 50 balls on the table, break them open, and try to run the rack. It's up for you to see. It's a cool video. And I will be doing a lot more of these type of challenges, but for my live streams, I just play straight pool because I want to make a high run, and it's easy to explain shot choices. And yeah, well, like in this case, a lot of questions come up. So I like to share my knowledge, and that's how I grow my channel, and it's working great. The 12. But this is a great game for practicing when you're by yourself, you don't have a practice partner. I live here, and most of the time I play by myself, but I do a lot of practice. I want to keep a good level of play. And playing straight pool is excellent practice. But sometimes it's such a tough game. You can lose position, even like in this shot. And sometimes it gets a little frustrating, and then I'll quit and switch to 9 ball. Because, yeah, especially for straight pool, you do need full focus. Mm-hmm. 9-foot table, chat. Yeah, it's a 9-foot professional size table. It's a pretty old table, but it's nice and level, and it's got a new cloth. Well, it's 10 months old now, but I did like 15 years with the previous cloth. So last year, in Easter, we have in the Netherlands the Dutch championships for seniors, and I participated in that tournament last year, all disciplines, and I finished fourth on a national ranking with straight pool, 8-ball, 9-ball, and 10-ball being played. I got 2 bronze medals, and that's when I thought to myself, well, let's just recloth my table and start practicing even more. And because I've qualified for the European Senior Championship, which was last November in Turkey, it was really cool to be there. Nice experience. I didn't play my, well, the nerves got to me, and I didn't play as good as I should have done. But in the 9-ball discipline was my best result. I finished 9th out of the almost 100 players, so that was still a good result for a European Championship, my first ever. The 6-ball to this corner. Nope. So you do have to call your shot, so that wasn't a legal shot going in the other pocket. Well, try to do another serious run. So yeah, it was a great experience playing the European Championships. But yeah, well, I got a new cloth on my table. I recorded a couple of trick shots and I placed it on my Facebook, and I got a lot of response. And that's when I actually thought, oh, okay, why not start a YouTube channel? And that's what I did. And I managed to monetize my channel. So been a roller coaster lately last year, but really fun. Okay, pot the 3 in the side, come off 2 rails and try to hit the 10-ball. Sometimes, yeah, you need to open up your shots, but you want to do it with the least amount of risk. Can also come off the back rail, potting the 15 and running into the 14, and then I'll have a shot on the 6-ball, so that's the more safe choice. Well, no shot on the 6, but these ones will go, and the 7 does go. Ooh. Or not. Well, the 3 is a small jump shot to the corner. So I'm taking the 3-ball to the corner. See, I slightly had to jump the 13-ball, it was in the way. Okay, well, another jump shot. The 13 again is in the way. Jump shot on the 2-ball. 2 to the corner. Ooh, close. Okay, I'm gonna switch to 9-ball. I talk too much. It's distracting me. 9-ball is a lot easier, free flowing. And maybe easier to view for you as well. Most of you are familiar with 9-ball. break patch, break cue. What I do when I play 9-ball is it's like playing the ghost player. You get ball in hand after you break a shot, and then you have to run the table. But if you miss, the ghost player wins the game. So any rack you run out, you win, and with any missed shot, you lose the rack. It's a nice way to keep your focus. Oh, this is a stretch. Oh. Oh, nearly missed 9-ball. So that's one rack for me. Yeah, let me check your comments. Whoa. Well, we've got a whole story going on. Oh, no, well, appreciate it. So thanks. How do you make frozen shots like when it's stuck to the rail? Okay, I got a good tip for you on that shot. When it's frozen to the rail, like in this case, if you apply, in this case, right side English, so hit it a little bit off center to the right, that will help you with this shot. Of course, I can't play pool, so I can't make that shot. So, but anyway, running English, the will help you, and topspin will help you with these types of shots. It will make them easier, but that also doesn't always work because, well, you use the cue ball to see. Let me try. See, I'm placing the one on the rail. Let me try to demonstrate. I got a nice marker sticker over here. Let me try it here. So this is a marker sticker for my cue ball. So it's still frozen on the rail, but let's say I have to get to the 2 over there. Just an example. Now, if I apply running English, the cue ball will go to there. So that's a lot tougher. So now I do need to draw. But, well, first focus on hitting the rail and the object ball at the same time. But if you can use running English, you can also hit the rail slightly first, just slightly, in order to make it. Another great tip is if you check the shadow, these are my lights, there's a shadow spot right there of the lights. And you can also aim for that shadow spot. Well, these are all things that will slightly help you with these type of shots. But they can be tough from time to time. So Again, practice. And good tip is, even when you miss shots, check the path of the cue ball. Check how it's going. Check if you're missing it on the same side each time. It could be something in your arm, in your stroke, or even your eye alignment. There are great videos about that subject. Those are all things that good mess with your head. Where's the rack? I use this template. It's a small piece of plastic, and it helps to keep the balls frozen to each other, which is really important when breaking. See, it's just a really thin piece of plastic, but it will help you. It will rack the balls really tight. It's also called a magic rack. See, and like that shot, I didn't hit it that hard, and I still drew the cue ball almost full table. So it's not about speed; it's about the timing of going through the cue ball. And the main thing is go through the cue ball, just like a baseball player would do and a golf player would do. They continue their swing. So pool is also a swinging motion. Don't stop when you hit the cue ball. No, stop there. Huh? Either way, stop 2-3 balls behind after the cue ball. And this will assure you a better spin on the cue ball, better control. I got no shot on this 4. Let me try to get lucky. Oh, almost got lucky. Damn. Don't need this marker sticker anymore. Got it now, okay. Yeah, the shadow trick might help you. Maybe you can show it over. See if this 8 ball. Let me. See this shadow spot? It's kind of hard to see on this live stream, but there's a darker spot from the 2 lights, and it's a concentrated spot, and that's the spot where the cue ball and the rail connect. So might work for you. I'm just gonna whack some balls. Not really playing that serious at the moment. Bank shot on the 3. Ooh, close. No. Yay. Missed the 6. Ooh, another jump shot. I like jump shots. Tough to aim though. Always try to keep your cue as level to the table as possible. Playing at an angle is not what you want. And if you don't need to spin, always try to hit center ball. Because playing with spin does affect the path of the cue ball. It's called deflection. And the differs with each cue. This carbon cue has a low deflection. And a regular wood cue, like in your club, it does have high deflection. So when you play with spin, the cue ball does slightly go off its natural path it wants to take. See, if you apply spin, like you see, you slightly push the cue ball offline. And with these carbon shafts, the more expensive types, they're all developed to limit the deflection. Oh, awful shot. Oh, my focus gone. And don't overshoot your shots. Only use the speed that's needed. Whoa, I hit that so soft and it still flew. Come on. Did I miss any comments? Yeah, I'm just whacking balls in. I'm not playing that serious at the moment. Could be nice to watch. This is actually how I normally practice without the live streams. I just throw 9 balls on the table and just try to run each time. Doesn't always happen, of course. And I'm not a professional player, I'm just an amateur, but I've been playing for over 30 years. I just love this game. That was a nice shot. But I do sometimes play against professional players, and I sometimes beat them. But at my age, it's not my goal to turn professional. I'm too old. But in the Netherlands, we have a couple of really young pool talents. They have been playing for over 10 years, but the current world champion, Mika van Berkel, he's only 18 years old, and I'm in the same Premier League Dutch national pool team as he is. Really proud of him. He's world champion Tamil, under 19, I should say. How do you aim? Yeah, the ghost ball method is the basic way to start aiming. So you take a straight line to the pocket, in this case the one. Imagine a cue ball over there, and that's the exact spot you need to hit. So even coming from this side or this side, you still have to hit that spot, but some things come into play, like, for example, the cut and deuce throw. And those are all things which vary on each table. If you have like dirty balls, that will push the balls offline a little bit more. So I'm not a fan of using aiming systems. I know they are out there. Niels Veijer, the Terminator, he got a pool channel. He's a Dutch player, professional, Hall of Famer. He does some excellent explanations about how he aims the game, and that's actually how I play as well. So the ghost ball, that's the point you want to hit. And mostly I play and I aim by feel. Like a dart player, I don't play any darts, I do have a dartboard, but a dart player, they aim right, but it's still a feel throw. It's still by feel. And if you have to adapt to your cue, you have to adapt to the table. The rails may differ from any table. So those are all variables you have to adjust. And it all comes with experience. Like you see, when you see tournaments being played on new cloths, you always hear the commentary saying about how it slides. And it does. It makes a lot of difference. See, for instance, if you play side spin, see, it comes back. But on a new cloth, the same shot doesn't come back that much. It slides. The cloth doesn't grab the spin as much. So those are all variables. You just have to adapt to a different table. And you can't achieve that by any sort of aiming system. So I think a good feel for the cue ball, knowing how your cue reacts. So always play with the same cue. That's my advice. If you start playing, get a cue, get your own cue. Don't use a cue out of the rack at your local club. Because even with a cheap cue, it's always better, and you develop some sort of consistency with that particular cue. Get in, hit the six. Woo. Okay, try to control the cue ball speed. Oh, bank shots. No. We got some pool lovers on the channel. Cool. Yeah, it's practice is the best advice I can give you. And if you practice, go out there and just if you see someone playing good pool, just go up to them, ask them to play a game, ask them if he can give you some tips. Because in real life, it's way easier to explain shots. If I see you play, I can see things you might be doing wrong or right, and I could see that and try to adjust your arm or give you other tips. And online, it's just difficult to explain. But people seem to be happy anyway. So, and sometimes I do learn or give you guys some good tips. Up and down with the cue ball. Try to come in this line between the 6 and the 8. Always try to play position in the line of the shot. See, this was the cue ball. He hit the rail here. If it stopped here, it's good. Here, it's good. Here, and even here, I run on. I still have it a good angle on the 6. Really tough to miss the 8 ball now, but yeah. But try to play in line of your next shot, because you can also play across the line of the shot, and then your cue ball speed needs to be way more accurate. So that might help you if you're struggling with cue ball speed. No, that's not in. I played with a wood cue. Started out with a regular cue, and then play with that, and things started developing with especially Predator. They had this spliced wood cue that helped lower the deflection, so I switched to that. And this carbon cue, I have it close to almost 3 years now, and I love it. Before I was playing with wood, I never used this glove. And with the carbon, although it's really smooth, it is different to wood. And I definitely need a glove. But the glove is perfect for a consistent feel. I love it. At first, it makes you think you look silly, but I don't mind anymore. Love the glove. A lot of English 8-ball players, they play, it's a different game. They play with a snooker cue, and they almost always play with wood, so they never use a glove. But and snooker players are a bit, how do you say? Well, they're a bit. My English. They want to hold on to their traditions. Let me say it like that. But with the town chalk, they all switched now. It's a new chalk. It keeps the cue ball clean. It reduces kicks or bad contacts on the cue ball. And now they're all switched. And now with the last Masters tournament. I watched that. I believe it was Luca Brissell, the Belgian player. He still played with the old chalk, the triangle, and it leaves a lot of marks on the table. And he actually got a lot of kicks in that game. So, but my point is, they're not willing to adjust or improve their game. And if they would switch to using gloves, I think they would love it as well. But wow. Did anyone see my 50 ball challenge yet in the chat? Check it out, because I will be ending this stream soon. Just gonna whack some balls in. Check out my 50 ball challenge. I'm really proud of that video. I will do even higher run challenges, the 55 ball and 60 balls. I think I will be able to do that. I haven't recorded it yet, but this video is still going really good. Earning me a couple bucks each day. I'm getting rich of YouTube. Get in. Get in. No, I'm not playing serious anymore. Oh, we got Rob, sir. Did you just wake up? Oh, I fell asleep during your stream this morning, Ruben. Sorry about that. It was fun. With was it Izzy and I forgot the other name. Saw a lot of choices where I was thinking to myself, I would have played that different. Ruben saw the 50 ball challenge. Yeah, and I'm always trying to improve my stream. I'm using this mic for better audio. Yeah, now it's 6 a.m. at your yeah, nice day to you. Okay, this will be my final rack. Try to run out. Ooh, it's tough to get on this 3 ball. Top spin, this line, and if I end up over here, I'll at least have a shot. See, that's where I was aiming. Still a tough shot, but I do have a shot. It was almost impossible to get good on that 3 ball. Missed a 9. Oh, miscue. Bam! Okay, let's whack this 9 ball in and the cue ball inside. Cool! That's a nice way to end the stream. Guys, check out my 50 ball challenge. Thank you. Subscribe if you like to see more pool. See you next time. Thank you, Simon.